Hello student, today we are going to discuss a new chapter, that is ratio and proportion. So we'll be dividing this chapter into two parts. In the first part I will be explaining about ratio and we will be solving the numericals accordingly, and after that we are going to discuss about proportion. So let us start with the definition of ratio. What is a ratio actually? A ratio is a comparison of two quantities. That means a ratio is a comparative term and it is used to compare the quantities of two different things. As an example, you can find it in the board. I have written the term triangle and I have drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triangles. So the number of triangle here is 6, and I have drawn the circles also. The number of circles is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 circles. Now how to write these quantities in ratio? So how will you write it? The ratio of triangle to circle. What is the ratio of triangle to circle? First, the statement is saying the ratio of triangle to circle. So what is the number of triangle here? The number of triangle is 6. And what is the number of circle here? The number of circle is 5. So the ratio of triangle to circle is 6:5. Similarly, what is the ratio of circle to triangle? The ratio of circle to triangle is, since it is starting with circle to triangle, you have to write the number of circles first. What is the number of circle here? It is 5:2. And what is the number of triangle here? It is 6. So this is the way to write the ratio of any quantity. Okay, so let us start solving exercise 3.8. So the first question is, write down the ratio of the quantities given below. So we'll start with this question. The first question is 5 hours 5 minutes. Now here you can just see the first quantity is given in hours and the second one is given in minutes. So to find out the ratio of any quantity, the thing which you should ensure, or the thing which you have to keep in your mind is that you have to make the units similar. The units should be same. So what can we do here? In the solution part, we will again write the question 5 hours to 5 minutes. Here, what are you going to do? We can write the ratio in this manner also. 5 hours by 5 minutes. So what is 5 hours equal to? 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So 5 hours will be equal to 300 minutes, because 5 into 60 is 300. So I have converted this hour to minutes, and this is already in minutes. So what are we going to do here? We are going to cancel out. Here 300 divided by 5 is 60, and since 5 will cancel out 300, 1 will remain in the denominator. So what are we? It will be my answer 60:1. That means what? What have I done from here to here? I have just reduced this unit into its lowest form. Okay, I have reduced it into its lowest term, and after reducing it to its lowest term, I can write it in the form of ratio. So the ratio of 5 hours to 5 minutes is 60:1. Let us proceed on to the next one, which I have written it here. Here you will follow the same procedure again. 12 kilometers to 4 hours. Kilometer to 4 hours. I have written the same question in the solution. Now the thing which I said you in the first part, while starting the ratio you have to keep in mind that the units should be same. But here this is in kilometer, the first unit is in kilometer and the second unit is in hour. So this is an unit of length and this is an unit of time. Length and time do not have the same unit. So ratio is not possible in this case. So what are you going to write it in the answer? Since ratio is not possible, what are you going to write? Ratio is not defined as the units are different. So student, I hope you have understood how to take out the ratio of the two quantities. The point which you should keep in your mind is, while solving out, while taking out the ratio, you should ensure that the quantities which are given in the question should have the same unit. So the rest questions which are present in question number 1, you do it by yourself, and we'll start question number 2 now. So the second question of the exercise is, express the following ratios in their lowest forms. So it is not much different, or we can just say it is completely similar to the question number 1 which we have solved. So in the second question, you have to convert this ratio to its lowest form. So let us start. So in the solution, as I am again saying it, that you should write the question, whatever is written, 8 hours to 24 minutes. So let me write this unit in this manner, 8 hours to 24 minutes. Now in the next step, what are you going to do? You are going to convert this hour into minute. Let us convert. 8 hour, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So 8 hours is equal to 8 into 60, which is equal to 480 minutes by 24 minutes. So right after this, in the next step, what are we going to do? In the next step, we are going to cancel out the common terms between this and this, that is the numerator and the denominator. So 24 and 480. So let me just do a division here. 480. 24 into 2 is 48. So 24 can completely divide 480. So what will remain here? 20, and here it will remain 1. So this 20:1 is the conversion of the ratios into its lowest term. So like this, you can solve the rest of the questions present in this exercise. That is, you can solve the question number 1 which I solved, and you can solve the question number 2 in this manner. So you just solve the other questions which are present in question number 1 and question number 2. Okay student, now we are going to solve question number 3. What is this question? ABCD and PQRS are two rectangles in which AB is to AD is equal to 5 cm is to 12 cm, and PQ is to PS is equal to 3 cm is to 5 cm. Find the area of ABCD and area of PQRS. That means you have to find the ratio of area of ABCD and area of PQRS. For that, your length and breadth are given here. For AB and AD, these are the length and breadth of rectangle ABCD, and 3 cm and 5 cm, these are the length and breadth of triangle PQRS. So to solve that, you have to first draw the figure. Let me draw it. A, B, C, D, and P, Q, R, S. So AB is to AD is what? 5 centimeters to 12 centimeter. Your AB is 5 centimeter and AD is 12 centimeter. Your PQ is 3 centimeter. 3 centimeter, and PS is 5 centimeter. 5 centimeter. So now what should we start with? Let us start with one rectangle, that is ABCD. Let us take out the area of ABCD first. Then after taking out the area of ABCD, we will proceed to the area of PQRS. So let me start with area of ABCD. area of rectangle A, B, C, D. So what is the area of rectangle? What do we know? It is length into breadth. Length into breadth. What is the length here? It is 12 centimeter. And what is the breadth here? It is 5 centimeter. I put it. 12 into 5 is 60. Centimeter into centimeter is square centimeter. I have taken it out. Similarly, I am going to take out the area of rectangle PQRS. PQRS. Again, I am going to use the same formula only, because area of rectangle is always equal to length into breadth. What is the length here in PQRS? It is 5 centimeter. What is the breadth here? It is 3 centimeter. So 5 into 3 is 15 square centimeter. I have taken out the area of rectangle ABCD and area of rectangle PQRS. Now I have to proceed to the final part. What am I going to take out? I have to take out area of rectangle ABCD to area of rectangle PQRS. That means they are ratios. So therefore, area of ABCD is to area of PQRS. Area of rectangle ABCD is 60 square centimeter to PQRS is 15 square centimeter. What can I do? I can cancel this. I can cancel it out and I can reduce it to its lowest term. So 15 into 4 is 60. 15 into 1 is 15 and 15 into 4 is 60. 15 and 15 will get cancelled from both. Here what will be the remaining one? 4 square centimeter you can cancel it out is 2. Here only 1 will remain. So this is what your answer is to this question. I hope you have understood how to do question number 3 is Roman number 1. So Roman number 2 will be your homework, and on the next day I am going to show you question number 4. Thank you.